do you start a YouTube channel in 2021 when YouTube seems so competitive and you don't seem to find your place? Well, it can still be done, so let me tell you how. Hi everyone, I'm Lydia from incomingsuccess.com, and on this channel we talk about social media marketing for business and how to make more money online with social media. So if you're interested in these kind of topics, make sure to subscribe to my channel. So I have been a full-time YouTuber, meaning that I got paid by YouTube to do this thing for about a year now, and you'll be able to see my first year of YouTube monetization in a future video, so stay tuned for that. But ever since I reached my 1,000 subscribers and got monetized, and until now at 10,000 subscribers, I've learned a bunch of things about starting on YouTube, making money on YouTube, even if you don't have a large audience or a large subscriber base. And I've learned all these things that I'm going to teach you in today's video, so you can know exactly how to start your own YouTube channel and make money from it. First things first, research the platform before you even start posting videos. I have not only been watching YouTube videos on YouTube growth years before I started YouTube, but I've also researched the platform really well when I thought of starting a YouTube channel. For example, I knew I wanted to do something with social media marketing, which was my job at the time. I was a virtual assistant, and I always knew that YouTube is a great and strong platform for marketing your online business. So I wanted to get on it and create free tutorials for my audience that would ultimately get me clients and also become my job one day. That was my purpose. But I also really enjoyed what I was doing, so I researched topics of videos that were in that kind of niche that I was going for, social media marketing. So even before I posted my first video, I knew what was being posted on YouTube, and I knew what people in the same area, in the same categories, were posting. Before publishing the videos, I always use TubeBuddy to research exact titles and keywords that I should use in my titles and descriptions to make my videos rank in search, and that helped a bunch of my videos rank in search. If you want to check out TubeBuddy, the link is down below. So this is how I use it. Before I even think of publishing a video, I go to the search bar and I type in what I would want to create a video about, and then TubeBuddy gives me the exact keyword rate and if I should target that keyword or not, given my subscriber base. For example, when I was a smaller channel, TubeBuddy was telling me you have a larger chance of succeeding with this keyword in search if you add more keywords, or the score is not that good. So I would find keywords, long tail keywords for my titles that will help me rank in search. And I also use TubeBuddy to just research the platform before I even create videos. For example, if you want to start a YouTube channel about fishing, make sure to use TubeBuddy yourself or just the YouTube search bar to find what is being posted and what is popular in the niche that you want to start a channel about. The next thing before you even start your channel, add your channel art, your profile image and all that, make sure to add a list of at least 10 videos that you want to start creating and post to be consistent with them. I would suggest crafting a list of at least 100 videos that you would choose from. You don't have to create all of them, but try finding ideas based on what you've researched on what you could be posting on your YouTube channel. If you run out of ideas so easily, you will get discouraged very fast and you won't want to be creating. So make sure you have those ideas there, and make sure you come up with unique ideas based on what is already working on YouTube. Tip number 2, niching down. I know niching down maybe is not the best for everyone because people have multiple passions, and I do the same. I talk about social media marketing, but I talk about so many things: website design, Instagram marketing, YouTube marketing. I talk about social media marketing as a whole, but different categories, so that works for me. But if I were to put cooking videos next to these videos that I'm creating right now, my audience would just get confused, maybe unsubscribe, because they're not interested in both of these things. So it is a lot easier on YouTube to target an audience that is very interested in one topic and all the other small categories that flow with it. Make it very clear to people what your channel is about and the type of content that they will be finding on your channel. Make it very clear to them from the beginning by writing it in your YouTube description, in your YouTube video descriptions, and make sure to mention it in your videos as you go along, what your channel is about and what people will be able to find on your channel. For example, on this channel, as I said, you will be finding social media marketing tutorials for your online business growth. So if you're interested in those topics and you're enjoying this video so far, make sure to subscribe down below. Another way to niche down and to let people know what your channel will be about is to create playlists for your videos. Now, the next thing you need to think about when you're deciding to start a YouTube channel is branding. You need to have a branded YouTube channel. Why? Because this will help you get recognized, this will help you stay consistent. So the first thing that you need to do to brand your YouTube channel, I would suggest getting this mood board that I offer for free on my website. Get the link below. You can get it and decide which colors, which fonts, which graphics you want to use in your YouTube thumbnails, which style of photography you want to use, and just brand your YouTube channel as a whole. Pick a few colors that you'll be using in your text and the graphics that you're going to use in your thumbnails, in your channel art, because that will help you stay consistent with your branding and will grow your channel. So you'll need to add a profile image, I would suggest of your face if you are the main image of your brand. The next thing is creating a YouTube channel art. You can do so in Canva. They have a bunch of templates there. Make sure to test it out, try it out and see how it looks. If you don't like it, you can change things about it in the future. So don't worry too much about that when you're starting out, but try creating an aesthetically pleasing YouTube channel when people click on it so they can be interested to stay on it longer and watch more videos. You should also go to customize in your YouTube studio and customize your watermark, which is what shows right here in this video, as you can see. And you can see that it stays on all throughout the video if you want it to. It gives people an easier option of subscribing. That is on desktop if they're watching your videos on desktop. Now, a few tips about thumbnails and how you should create your thumbnails to begin with. If you're a small YouTuber and you're just starting out, there are a few things that you need to keep in mind that I was doing wrong as well in the beginning. You need to keep it as clear as possible. If that thumbnail shows up as suggested to another video, people should be interested to click on it. So your face should be clear in the thumbnail if that is relevant to the video. The text should be very visible, so you shouldn't add too many words, and the colors and branding style should fit your aesthetic and your YouTube channel aesthetic, because that will get people, as I've said, to stay longer on your YouTube channel. Basically, for your YouTube channel, as for anything else and any other business, the more you work on it, on the little things, the more is going to show that you've put in effort, and the more is going to attract more people. Now, another thing that you really need to focus on as you're starting your YouTube channel is videos SEO. You need to take videos SEO very seriously. Take time to optimize each and every single video for SEO if you want the chance for them to rank in search now or later. I'm saying later because now, as my channel grew, a bunch of my older videos that were well optimized but didn't get a chance to rank in search now are ranking in search because they were well optimized and because people found it and enjoyed that video. But what I'm saying is that every single video that you put out, try and be proud of and try and do the best you can for them, even if we're talking about SEO or content or anything else. Long tail keywords work the best for YouTube videos, especially as a small YouTuber. Again, I'm using TubeBuddy to help me find the exact titles that I want for my videos. For example, if I write in search how to start a YouTube channel and I go to the keyword score, the keyword score is kind of low because there's so much competition on that specific keyword. But if I go there and they suggest a few keywords maybe, or if I go there and write how to start a YouTube channel for beginners, step-by-step tutorial, maybe that keyword rate will be a little bit better for my channel size and my chances of ranking in search will be a bit better if I use those long tail keywords in my title and in my video description. Another thing you should do is add the keywords that you want to rank for the first thing in the video description. So write a natural description as you would. Don't leave spaces first thing in the description. Just write, hello, in this video I will be talking about, and use the right keywords that will help your video rank in search. The longer the description is gonna be natural written, not just keywords one after another with a comma, You will need to write a natural description on what your video is going to be about, because if you do this, you will have more keywords in there that will give you more chances of ranking in search when people are searching for that topic. You should also add a few hashtags per video, just add them in the description. And right now you can also add timestamps to your videos, and those are really useful if you're used to creating really long videos, or even for 20-minute videos. If you want people to sit through, to show people that they can skip to that part if they want to, it is a really good way of splitting down your content. For example, if somebody's coming back to your video, they can only watch that part of the content, part of the SEO part, for example, and they can rewatch that part that they're interested in. Or even if they're watching it for the first time, they can skip and watch each parts they want whenever they want, giving you more watch time. Because if they don't know what your video is going to contain and it is a very long video, then it's going to get a little bit harder for you to keep them engaged. The next thing are tags, and it is really important for you to use tags and use them from the most relevant ones to the least relevant ones, in that order specifically. So the tags that you should be adding to your videos are things like YouTube for beginners, YouTube tutorial for beginners, YouTube for beginners 2021, how to use YouTube, how to start a YouTube channel, and all these types of keywords that people would actually type in the search bar. So don't use tags like YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest. These are so competitive, these are so general, and people won't only be searching for that keyword, they will be searching for longer tail keywords, and I suggest putting longer tail keywords in your tags as well, especially as a beginner YouTuber. Now let's talk a little bit about content and what your content should be like when you're starting out your channel. I know this is something that I didn't see many YouTubers talk about as I was starting out. I was like, okay, I do this, I do SEO, I do everything, but how do I make sure that my content is good enough to rank in search and to be found by people, and that people will subscribe to my YouTube channel because of my content? So the first thing is obviously video audio quality. You have to think about these things. If you want to get my list of what I use for my YouTube channel, my camera, my microphone, and the laptop I record on, and everything else, you can find it in the link below. But basically choose a camera that gives you enough quality. It doesn't have to be the most expensive one, but one thing that you need to pay attention when you're recording, make sure to pay attention to lighting. Lighting can be the definite factor for your video quality. Same as that, audio is really important. You may think that nobody's going to be bothered by that beeping sound when you're talking or things like that, but they are. It is very uncomfortable, and maybe people won't realize it's the sound that made them click off the video, but it probably will be if your audio is not clear enough and people won't be understanding what you're saying. So I suggest, even if you're trying to start a YouTube channel as a beginner, you can obviously start with your phone, as phones are very well performing nowadays and you can get good video and audio sound. But, and this is a big but, if you're starting your YouTube channel for your business or to promote your business, or you're a blogger and want to start a YouTube channel, I suggest invest in a good DSLR camera, in lighting, and in a microphone, because that will be the factor that will get your videos up in search. If you're starting a YouTube channel on the right path, it has so many more chances at succeeding. YouTube is getting so competitive, and yes, you can start a YouTube channel with your phone, but even if you do so, pay attention to sound, record with your microphone, record with your headphones, and pay attention to lighting. Make sure to film in front of a window to make the content the best you can until you have the money to invest in something more. Another content tip that I have for you, especially as a small YouTuber, is to get straight to the point. Don't get people waiting 3 minutes for your long intro. That is just not what they want. They want you to tell them, to help them in a certain way. That's why they came to your channel. So make sure to get straight to the point and be very direct with every single thing you do, and very intentional with all the content that you produce. Another thing in that same kind of area, don't make the content about you. Just don't. Unless you're a celebrity or something that, or someone that people are interested in already and you're starting a YouTube channel, people are not going to care about you. I know this is a hard truth, but it is the truth. Nobody's going to care about your vlogs. Nobody's going to care about what you do on a day-to-day basis if you haven't helped them in a certain way, if you haven't given them value first for them to be interested enough in your life. So create content with that in mind. What are people searching for on YouTube? What do they want from me? And what can I help them with? And I don't mean that they don't care about your vlogs, as if you're a comedian and you do very funny vlogs, they will care about them. If this is what you do and this is what you want to do with your channel, travel vlogs and stuff like that, yes, they will care about it. But I've seen a lot of people that, for example, they want to do types of videos that don't have anything to do with vlogs, and then they think that posting vlogs are going to grow their channel. This is not the case. Treat your YouTube channel as a business and think, what is the best video that I can upload today to help my audience and help me grow on YouTube as well? You really need to think about these things, because YouTube is a business. It is no longer just for fun, especially if you want to make money out of it. But I've been there and I've lost so much because I couldn't take my YouTube channel seriously. So this is why I'm advising you to do so and look at the best content creators out there and be inspired by them. Don't copy them, don't compare yourself to them, don't think that you need to be them, but take the good things that they do and implement them into your own strategy. And another tip that I can give you for your content creation is to write a script before filming a video. If you don't have a set plan for your video is going to be everywhere and nobody's going to understand anything that you're trying to say. I have my script right here. I have ideas written down and exactly what I mean to tell you about starting a YouTube channel and growing it successfully. If I wouldn't have made this list, I would have probably said things a million times in a million directions and you wouldn't have understood anything. So please write that script, take it as a professional and make those scripts before you film videos. This will help your content remain organized and it will help you grow. The next thing is to be consistent. Yes, everybody says that, but I mean be consistent. If you're not posting enough on your channel, who's gonna find your videos? If you don't have enough videos on your channel, how do you want them to rank in search? How do you want people to find them and have a chance at liking them? When you're starting out, I suggest posting at least 3 videos per week, if not more. But as you focus on quality and learning how to write scripts and all that, 3 per week is enough. But put in effort and put in work if you want to turn it into something successful. Also, be consistent with your thumbnails editing style, with the colors that you're using, with the fonts that you're using, with the branding and the graphics that you're using in your thumbnails, and in the general content layout of your video. Be consistent with that so people know what to expect from you. Another really important tip about staying consistent is to schedule content ahead of time. I don't know if you know right now, but this is like the 5th video I filmed today, but I write content for like the next week or the next weeks. I write all the scripts for those videos and then I start filming them all in one day. I batch film and I batch edit and everything else. This helps me stay consistent. Because if you don't do that, you will be always finding yourself missing uploads, and this will not help the growth of your channel. And now the last thing, and probably the most important thing you need to do to grow your YouTube channel when you're starting out, even if you're a bigger YouTuber and want to keep growing, one of the most important things that you need to do is to promote your videos. Whether you promote them on your Facebook, on your Instagram, whether you give the links to your family and friends, promoting your videos outside of YouTube is very important for your growth. Every single view matters. Every single like that you get on videos matters. It shows YouTube that people are interested in your videos and they're going to start recommending them and suggested and all of that. As I was starting out, I decided to use Pinterest for my blog and I also used it for my YouTube videos. I created pins such as these ones and I posted them on Pinterest. They didn't get me thousands of views, but they got me hundreds of views on my videos. And what that did for me was help the videos rank higher and higher in search for topics that were not so competitive. And this is how my channel got to the size that it is now, and this is how it will get to the size that it will be. Now, I haven't used Pinterest for a while to promote my YouTube videos, but as a small YouTuber with less than 1,000 subscribers, with less than 5,000 subscribers, I think it is really important for you to promote your videos elsewhere on Instagram. Even if you only have 100 followers on Instagram, if those 100 followers can get you 10 views on your YouTube video, these will be helpful for your growth. So be appreciative of every single like, of every single view that you get, and follow analytics every single time so you can see what's working and what's not working and what you need to improve on your channel for your channel to grow. So that was it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it helped you out in understanding all the things that you need to do when starting a YouTube channel in 2021, or whenever you're watching these will apply for your YouTube channel's growth. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and press the bell to be notified whenever I upload a bunch more YouTube analytics videos, and tutorials on growing your business with social media are coming soon. So be sure to stay tuned for that. You can also follow me on Instagram right here for Instagram Reels, IGTVs, and awesome posts on growing your online business. If you're from Romania and want to watch tutorials in Romanian, I have a channel for that as well. So you can click the link below to subscribe to that as well. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in my next video.